Good morning, everyone. It's Muriel. So I'm here this beautiful Saturday morning. I wanted to come on, haven't been on in about a week, and show you guys what I've been up to. I've been really diving into felt lately, making a lot of felt flowers, felt leaves. Excuse me. I've been watching lots of videos, lots of tutorials, lots of Instagram where folks are showing felt flowers. So I'm just like loving it. So I've been coming home every day and practicing, cutting out. And I did make a memo board, and I did post this on Instagram earlier this week, but I needed to complement it with a card when I send it out. So I wanted to show you this here, show you my card, and then show you the inspiration I got from the color palette. I am working with the excuse me, the Jen Hadfield Patio Party. This is something I picked up at Tuesday morning. You've all seen it. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I love the hot pink with that black, and everything is contrast. So I pushed the envelope, and I said to myself, I'm going to pull out 3 papers from the pad, and I'm going to work with them. And I'll show you my card. It turned out okay, and I just am a true believer now that when they create these palettes, these paper pads, that the palettes, the colors and the images and the designs, they all do go together. You know, you think stripes don't go with flowers, don't go with leaves, and when you put it together, I'm a believer. Oh, okay, so it all works, and especially when you're dealing with the same collection. So I use this for my card. I used a die cut from this ephemera pack. This is my bright side. I don't have the paper pad if there is one, but I did use, I pulled out one of the die cuts here and got my color palette vision from it. Although I didn't use it, I used another one. I'm using some of her wood stickers on the memo board and the card. And these are really cool. They have this dark wood outline framed, and then they say, you know, cute, best day ever, life is good on the patio, and relax. And then they have some arrows that have some quotes on them. And then this ephemera pack here is from Along the Way. I do have her paper pad. I didn't use it. And you get some gold foiled leaves in here. And then you get some images, especially with the little girls, which I did pull out one and use it in the card. And you can see I used this image here of the house with the wild flowers, we'll say, shooting out from underneath it. And then lastly, her phrase stickers. Just used one. So easy to create when you're dealing with the same paper pad and all of its goodies. So here is the memo board. I made quite a few of these last summer. I remember making 3, and I did send them out. I only kept 1. So here is one here where I have been playing with making roses and then other flowers. I'm cutting them out on my dies. I'm learning that my Big Shot doesn't cut dies as well as my other machine downstairs. So it's been a trial and error. But it did come out okay. I did add some wooden pieces of flowers here. I'm finding that it's spring and summer, so it's a good time to pull out those wooden pieces of, and I'll show you what I have here. I kind of, long time ago, took them all out of the packaging and put them in this container here. So they're everything from letters to tags to quotes, animals, airplanes, shapes. So I kind of keep this on my desk so that every opportunity I have to pull one out, because there's so many of them, I'll never be able to use them all. So a variety of colors. Again, I was trying to coordinate with the Patio Party paper pad. I have the wooden sticker here. It says it's good to be home. And then one of the tags, it just says thank you. And then I pulled out some push pins. These are from Michael's. They used to sell these along with paper clips and alligator clips in their $1.50 bin. So, and then I tied it off, or have this gingham ribbon hanging on the top, and then 2 of the burlap flowers on the back. And the gingham ribbon, black and white, kind of goes with the black and white that I used on the card. So I'm really just trying to not second guess. When I put it up against it, it looked fine. I'm going with it. So this is the memo board, and you can find these at IKEA. That's where I had my friend who lives down the street from IKEA, the one here, pick them up for me, and they come, I believe, 3 in a pack, and she picked me up 3 packs. And then I also have some other ones that I found somewhere, and they're square. They're actually like a 4x4 square. So I'll try pulling those out one time and see what it looks like creating with that shape. So that's my memo board, and then my card is here. It's a 5.5 by 5.5 card. I mounted it on black cardstock, and I did lots of layering. I used some craft paper on the top of the black with the designer paper, which is this beautiful floral page, and it has the gold kind of like leaves throughout it, so there's a peak of gold in there. And then I went again with another layer of black cardstock on top with the pink polka dot from the paper collection. After that, I pulled out the black and white stripe and mounted it on black cardstock and just layered it across the page. Then I used some doilies. These doilies here from Recollections, the craft color ones. I cut them in half, and then I had to cut them back a little bit more so that they would fit. But I put half of it here and then half of it on the bottom. And then I mounted that image here of the house with the wild flowers on some black cardstock and put it on some dimensional pop dots and mounted it on the top of the card. You can see here where I used the wooden sticker here, and then this one here says Forever Friends, the Dream Big sticker from the sticker sheet, and then in the ephemera pack were all of these wild flowers, I'm calling them. And 2 of the die cuts I popped up on dimensional stickers. And then I have a butterfly here from Martha Stewart Punch that I put some pearls down the center and then put that on top of the flowers. And then I use these gold, I want to call them sequins. I'm not sure whether I bought these or someone sent them to me, but they look like this. And I just want a little gold just to highlight the gold that is in the card. So that's the front of it. And then I did this to the inside. I used the girl, the little young lady, die cut here. She has a butterfly in her hand, and then mounted it again with the craft pink and then the larger white piece here. And on the back, I'm just using a sticker from one of my sticker books. So that's how the card came out. So I think now the memo board, the card complements the memo board, and I can kind of send them out. So that's what I've been up to, you guys. I hope you guys are having a great weekend. Ours is getting off to a good start. I am planning on getting in here and making some more cards. Oh, I wanted to show you guys, I went to Tuesday morning. As you know, I go on Thursdays, and I wasn't sure whether the truck came or not, but I wasn't looking for any big items to buy. But I did find these layer guides, and these are by We Are Memory Keepers. And I've used these many years ago, but I'll tell you, the ones that I have, and they're so used, are perfect layers. And these are really good when you want to make perfect mats every time without measuring. So the numbers of the layers are here. And when you put one, let's see here, if you If you wanted to mount this white on top of this black and get it all perfect, you would glue it on, and then you would find what type of edge you wanted to butt it up against the black and white piece, and then you'll get this perfect border as you cut along the outside line, depending on which size you want. So I've had these for a long time. So when I was in Tuesday morning, Thursday, and saw these, I thought, oh my goodness, they were $10. You get 3 of them. One is a 1 inch, and then the others are 1/16 of an inch on this side, 5/16 on this side, and then this one is 1/4 of an inch, and then 5/8 of an inch. So talk about a find that I'm glad to have found. So if you're at Tuesday morning, these are really good if you like layering. And I did use them on the card, and it just makes it so easy, and it just comes out perfect, as the name says. So thank you guys again for watching. Hope you have a great week, and until my next video, take care. Bye now.